I said everything is given. The scheme of things, what we call Jagat, is given. And for me to understand the Jagat, perceive the Jagat, senses are given, mind is given, reasoning capacity is given, capacity to remember so that I can recognize an object already known, given. So thus a capacity to emote, given. So when everything is given, then the means and ends also are given. I may not understand all the laws that go into the outcome of an effort that I make to accomplish something. But one thing is very clear to me, everything is within the scheme, the connections. If this is done, this should be there. Even if it is not there, it is not akasmat, it is not without reason. I may not know the reason. That I should know. And therefore, when I look at myself and the scheme of things in which I happen to be, I appreciate one thing, that this is a very big complex thing. My eyes are complex, my mind is complex, the whole physical body, live body is complex, every organism is complex. So if it is given, then certain possibilities also are given. The possibilities which can surface getting collapsed sometime naturally, like a new star may be born, an old star will die away, an existing one. All these are possibilities. The dinosaur is no more. Another an organism may be in the making. It's all within certain order. The possibilities will get actualized by the very nature's programming. Then there is other possibility. The other possibility is by an interference, an effort of a living organism. Certain things can be brought about. Bacterial changes can be brought about by bacteria. An insect can create, an animal can create a nest, a honeycomb, a dam by the beaver. All these are possibilities collapsed, actualized by these animals. Themselves are given the capacity to do. Of course, human genius is given, and the human being can invent and create And therefore this, they gain possibility. A new hardware, a new software is a possibility which a human being can actualize. That's also given. In fact, I cannot say I am the author of this, any one thing. I always find myself in a situation where a possibility is understood by me, and for which understanding also I am given the faculty of understanding. And therefore, what is it that I can say? That I am the author. When I cannot say I am the author, I cannot also say I am the creator, the owner, correct, of this karma phala. I am not the creator of karma phala. Yes, I am the creator of karma because I am given a free will. I can choose my will. I can use my will, exercise my will. To fulfill a desire, I can do something. That much adhikara I have. I cannot say, even if I produce a result, I cannot own it up, saying that I am the author of this, even though the society adores a person who has given the society a certain knowledge or certain invention, and by naming that person's, by naming the discovery after the person who has discovered, like there is a principle of Archimedes, there is a law of Pascal, there is a law of Newton. All these names are attached to the various discoveries. That is how we adore, respect the people who have contributed something. But if you ask them, any one of them, any scientist in whose name there is a discovery or invention, ask the person, hey, did you do this? You will say, what? I was at the right place at the right time. Vidya Vinaya Sampanna. The one who has got Vidya, knowledge, he has got a natural humility. Vidya means it goes with Vinaya, humility. They will only say that I was at the right place at the right time. This can be done by anybody. I happen to be there. That is the truth. And therefore, I am only maximum, I can say I am only the author of an action because I take responsibility. It is not because I realize that I am the author. No. I happen to choose to do this action. I take responsibility. Sometimes the result is not pleasant. Sometimes it is. I take responsibility, and therefore I am the author of the action. But the result, if I am the author of the result, I will always get what I want. It's not the case. I have to take what is given, correct? If I have to take what is given, then naturally I need to have an attitude born of understanding this. Little more understanding is required to have an attitude which is really germane to the reality, appropriate to the reality of this means and ends. It is to go one step further. To be objective is to recognize all that is there. Then only I can be objective. All that is there happens to include one more important, significant fact, and that is, if everything is given, is there a giver? A natural question. Is there a giver? This question you have to ask. If there is a giver, that person, that giver must be all knowing, all Shakti. Correct? Must be all knowing. Everything given is complex. Anything given, small thing is a cell, is a complex thing. And a cellular organism is a complex thing. And therefore, everything is complex. Any nucleus is complex. Everything is complex. And if there is such complexity, implying so much jnanam, knowledge, then, and everything is given, I can't say it is not put together. I can't say. Everything is intelligently put together. My eyes are intelligently put together. My ears are intelligently put together to see, to hear. My hands are intelligently put together. Look at these hands. If I have no fingers, what will I do with these hands? I require fingers. The thumb has to be little away so that I can have a better grip. And the fingertips must have nail. Then only it has got the strength. It is not to bite. The nail is given, or to polish. It is given to make the fingertips strong. And if the fingers don't have phalanges, don't have joints, what kind of fingers they will be? And if the hands have no joints, think of the hands. What will happen? What will happen to these hands? Useless. See, I can't even hang an umbrella. Why? Because so it is, I can't, who is to hang? The other fellow also has no hands. So he cannot move. And therefore, it is useless. I can't say namaste. I can't shake hands. Much less I can do anything. And therefore, this is the truth that it has hand, that a hand has got joints, and they are at the right place also. If hands are down below, if the legs are up, what will be the whole setup? So this scheme of things has kidneys where they should be, has the stomach where it should be, has the liver where it should be, and how it should be also. Every gland has got a role to play in the scheme of things, and therefore this is put together. Understand this. It is put together. If the nature puts these all together, the nature is intelligent, correct? The nature is all intelligent. Somebody said, I salute the nature. That means if the nature is dumb, then you are saluting the dumb thing. If it is nature is intelligent, then really we need to understand that. How do you say that? It is something intelligently put together. In nature there are things which are not intelligent. They are insentient also. But then we talk of the whole thing. What is sentient, what is insentient, Chetana, all of them are put together. If anything is put together to serve a purpose, I should construe that it is a Srishti. I use the word Srishti. I don't want to use the word creation now. Srishti is to be understood as the word is used. An equivalent is not there. Creation is not an equivalent to Srishti, because Srishti is used in certain sense. And therefore, anything intelligently put together is a Srishti. And the whole Jagat is a Srishti. Question is there a giver, a Srishti Karta? Is there one? If I cannot say there is none, if I say there is none, I have to prove. So this putting together like a clock, like a camera, also has no maker. It is not manufactured. It is not conceived. If a plane takes off and lands, and I cannot say that it is apne aap. If I say that it does take a lot of designing and lot of planning and lot of doing. So if I say then only a plane is made, it is a high-tech thing. If that I accept that there is a group of people who are involved in the production of that of that of that of that the flying plane or anything for the matter of that, then these possibilities, that there is a possibility of creating a plane, and that's all given, put together. You can't say that is apne aap. Then you have to say there is a Srishti Karta. If you say Srishti Karta, then the question will be, where is this Srishti Karta? This is where India is to be understood. Indian heritage lies here in this question. Where is this Srishti Karta? You ask any villager in India, ask him this question. Where is this Srishti Karta, whom we call God or Bhagavan? You ask him, Bhagavan kidhar hai? He will laugh at you. If he is a villager, and a villager who follows this dharma, who is the inheritor of the spiritual heritage of India, and who does not know much of the heritage, but he has imbibed something from his parents. Ask that person, where is Bhagavan? He will look at you with a big smile, asking, the smile asking as though, from which planet you have come? that you ask a question, where is Bhagavan? It sounds to him, the question sounds to him strange in his ears. He will not say, Upar. He will never say. For him, Bhagavan is Sarvatra. To ask a question is wrong. Because to ask a question, you have already concluded Bhagavan is not here. That's a wrong conclusion, according to that villager. To understand Indian culture, you should understand the villager's attitude. In that villager's attitude towards air, towards stars, towards birds and trees and the earth, towards fire and water, that person has an attitude which is imbued with reverence. Reverence means a recognition of the presence of Bhagavan. And therefore, in that attitude lies the answer to the question. Where is God? Is a laughable question for an Indian. Where is not a proper question. What is God can be a proper question. But people answer this question. Some people answer the question because they are educated. They are not still in the village. And they answer the question. How do they answer the question? Locally, they don't find anybody all-knowing. You go and travel all over the world. Everybody has limited knowledge. You speak in your own language, the other fellow doesn't understand in the antipodes. And what he talks, you don't understand. It is very clear, nobody is all-knowing. And therefore, maybe he is not locally available, educated as you are. You say, he is up there. Upar, up there. We will see what is that God next time. Thank you.
Guru Seva